this is it for all that bleaching and how scary it looked for a minute. I'm actually pretty happy with this. It's time to fix my hair. It is a hot mess. I will definitely show you in a minute, but this is what I'm going to be using. I have watched a lot of Brad Mondo videos and I'm hoping that I don't mess up too bad. I think I've been paying attention and I hope I'm going to remember what to do. But I'm going to be bleaching and dyeing and cutting my hair today. So I am using some bleach, 30 volume developer. I also have a plastic bag to wrap around my head, a little container for mixing my bleach, oils, a brush, some hair ties, gloves, of course. I have a keratin hair serum for after the bleach because I'm sure my hair is going to be pretty fried. I am really nervous. I'm going to show you now what I have going on down here because it's bad. And it's probably one of like those things that's like the most difficult to correct because I have let my roots grow out so much that now I'm going to have to just do mids to like where my previously bleached area is, then let that process a little bit and then do my roots. I don't know. Like I said, I watched so many Brad Mondo videos in hopes that I could learn how to fix this problem. About the haircut, while I'm taking this down, I can tell you what I plan on doing for the haircut. And hopefully, again, I've been paying attention to his videos and gonna do a good job. But I want to do a ton of layers, so I'm thinking about doing the butterfly cut. And on top of it, adding a little bit of like a curtain bang to like frame my face along with like the layers. So we'll see. Right now I did do some layers a few months back, but my hair is so long that the layers are not really that noticeable. I mean, they're a little bit noticeable towards the front of my head, but like not really. I see them because I know they're there, but I don't think anyone else really sees them. I also made sure not to wash my hair for the last few days because I wanted those oils to be protecting my scalp and being like really, I don't know. It's pretty obvious that I haven't washed in days. It's so greasy. This is what I have going on here. So this is what I was talking about. All of this is regrowth. So this is what I have figured out. I am not going to be touching any of this bottom part at all, and I will be just bleaching the top. I have mixed my bleach. I don't know if I need a little more developer to make that a little less thick. That seems a little too thick. I know by learning from Brad Mondo that it should be thicker than yogurt. What is it that he said? Thicker than yogurt, but not as thick as peanut butter. I feel like this might be a little too close to peanut butter. Maybe I'll add a little bit more developer. Also, I'm sorry if you see too much of this side of my face because my mirror is here and I don't have a viewfinder on my phone. So I'll be looking that way a lot. But I will try to turn periodically so that you can see what I'm doing. So, I have a lot of things to say. One, I'm pretty impressed at like the root versus mids color because I think that actually did turn out pretty even. I mean, the roots are slightly lighter, but it really is like pretty even. This, obviously double processed, and it is like super, super, super pale yellow. And then I have this going on. Which is like the roots of this next section. The roots are processing. My head is burning. There's a lot going on. I'm gonna show you what I have going on right now, and then I'm going to dry it so that hopefully Brad Mondo comes through with this color to transform what I have going on. This is what I got going on. Up here was pretty healthy. Right now it feels pretty bad, but there is no breakage. I have not brushed it or anything because I'm not going to touch it while it's in this very fragile state. I didn't see any like hair falling out or like breaking off, which is a good thing. But as you can see here, I do have a lot of dark and orange left here and like really bright roots, which is not cute. I was a lot more careful back here at not getting any of the dark orange and evening out the roots. Like it's all more of like a nice even lighter color. But towards the front, it just looks like I didn't leave it on long enough. My head was burning so bad that I thought like my hair was burning off too. And so I think I panicked and probably rinsed off 15 minutes too early. But since I do have so many random shades of color in here, I think it's probably just gonna add to like the different dimensions of color once I apply this. That's, again, hoping that this will adhere to some of these orangey pieces, because if this isn't light enough for this to take, then it's gonna look real bad, because then it's gonna look aquamarine and then like a dingy brown and then the black. So I'm hoping that this is like a tub of magic somehow. Oh my god, it's so much worse than I thought. Okay, so yeah, this is what we are working with. Worst case scenario, I'll be wearing a hat tomorrow. Oh my god, look how pretty that is. Yes, I'm so excited. The best part about this hair dye, is that smell. It like, it's sexy. Okay, I'm going for it. Ah! Oh my god, that's gonna be so pretty. Can't waste the stuff that's on my hair. Oh my gosh, that's so pretty. This is it. Obviously, we know she's not perfect because all of this darker orange stuff that didn't lighten well enough last night, it just turned like a forest green kind of. But you know what? I am not mad at it. It just looks like it's got all these different like green colorations throughout it. It could almost look like it's on purpose. Maybe not, because you can see the banding, but I am so incredibly impressed with the XMondo color. Obviously it covered up most of the imperfection. I'll give you a little back. I actually haven't looked at the back, so I don't know if I missed any spots. Hopefully I didn't. And then also I gave myself some little curtain bangs, and some layers, a ton of layers. I ended up cutting like 2-3 inches off the length as well. But it's looking so good. It feels so healthy. It smells amazing. Yeah, after all that bleaching and how scary it looked for a minute, I'm actually pretty happy with this. I can't wait for it to grow out and just see how it fades, and maybe get a little bit of like a darker root because this root is like definitely intense. And I'm gonna keep trying all the other XMondo colors because they're just so fun. And yeah, the application process was so easy. I didn't get dye all over my bathroom, which is pretty amazing. Also, rinsing off the color, I was blown away. The water was so light. It was almost like as if I was washing hair that I had dyed a month ago. Like, you could barely see any color of what was washing off. It didn't stain off my bathtub. It didn't stain my bathtub. Just all around, so incredibly impressed with the dye, the way that it applies, the way that it smells. The color payoff is incredible. I mean, the fact that it even covered that weird orange here is pretty impressive. It did turn it a weird green, but that is to be expected because it's an aquamarine mixed with a very like bright orange yellow. I'm stoked. I can't wait to try all the other colors. And if you are interested in seeing that, then let me know in the comments below, because I actually had so much fun filming a video of me just playing around and doing my hair, and it was really fun. So let me know what you think.